When you finally get to a place where you're done, it's nothing but silence. You have nothing else to say.
So Teyana Taylor is here telling you how you can process and get out of a toxic relationship. Let's talk about it. Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome back to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So Teyana Taylor is out here on a podcast talking on some of the things on how she processed getting out of a toxic relationship. If you don't know, Teyana Taylor just got a divorce from her ex a couple like this year, okay, last year, this year, if I'm not mistaken, and this whole thing played out on social media. And in this relationship, it's been said that she was being abused physically, mentally, and emotionally in the relationship, where a man was literally jealous of her, would tell her not to work, and she dim her light so that he could shine and all that. And I know a lot of us ask the question, why did she stay so long in that relationship? She could have left. Oh, she's an independent woman, she's a self-sufficient woman. Why did she stay in such toxic relationship that no longer serve her for so long? So now Teyana Taylor is here breaking it down, and some of the things she said, when I heard it, it resonated with me. And I personally, I have so much to say from a personal experience on this one. So yeah, so let's go check out Teyana Taylor give our own tips, people's reaction to it, and then I'll come back and give my own thought on it. Okay, so let's go check it out, and then we'll talk more.
Silence is the loudest thing in the room. You know? You ever notice how much you scream when you want a person to hear you? Just hear me, just see me. It don't matter what font you say it in. You could say it in cursive, you could say it in script, you could say it in bold letters, you could say it in bubble letters, you could say it in typewriter, you could say it in old English, and you still won't be heard. You know what I'm saying? Imagine the screams, hear me, in every single font, right?
Damn it.
When you finally get to a place where you're done, it's nothing but silence. You have nothing else to say. There's nothing else to say.
How did you know
walk.
you had nothing left to say?
Because until I can't love no more. And I give until I can't give no more. You did all you can do. There's nothing else to say when you walk away.
Damn.
That's the powerful silence.
Yeah.
Because you walking away with your peace.
Yes.
And your freedom.
Yep.
And the thing about it is, freedom ain't free. Peace is not free.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, it's a lot of work. It's a price that you pay for freedom. It's a price that you pay for peace. It's a price that you pay to be able to walk unarmored even after being completely broken. I walk into my repair unarmored. That's it. That's your silent goodbye. Is not, babe, you got it.
It's actually much worse for you if you stay longer than you need to stay with a man. Leave. Leave. Do not wait until the last minute. Do not wait until you've tried everything you can try. Leave. You're not changing the outcome just because you work harder. You're not getting a paycheck. You're not getting a PhD. You're not saving the world by staying with that man. Leave. You are hurting yourself. Leave. You are hurting your nervous system. Leave, and leave immediately. Leave when it's safe. Leave when you can. Do not wait. Do not wait. Do not wait. You don't have to fight for nothing. You've already earned it because you were born worthy. Leave.
Teyana Taylor did an interview describing what it takes for her to leave a relationship. Let's listen.
When you finally get to a place where you're done, it's nothing but silence. You have nothing else to say. There's nothing else to say.
How did you know
walk.
you had nothing left to say?
Because I love until I can't love no more. And I give until I can't give no more. I don't force my way out of anything that I'm not ready to leave. I don't force my way out of anything that I'm not ready to give up on. I have to be at my wit's end. You want to know why? It feels better. When you force yourself out of something is why you go back. Because now I was like, but what if?
You got to wring that towel out until you realize there's no more water in it. This is why I don't tell women to leave a relationship, to leave a man or anything like that, because they have to know, you have to know it's time. And if you leave too early, like she said, you'll always find a reason to go back. And the only way you don't go back is when you are at home crying miserable and you realize there's nothing for you to go back to. As miserable as I am, as much as I'm crying, as much as I miss him, there's no reason for me to call him or go back because I know nothing will change. You done wrung all the water out that towel and you know there's nothing else in it. It's mildew. It's stinking now. You need to go get a new towel. And that is what Teyana is explaining. You know, you just continue to work and try to work it out until you realize there's nothing left to be worked out. Have a good day.
When you finally get to a place where you're done, it's nothing but silence. You have nothing else to say. There's nothing else to say.
How
but
did you
to
know
walk.
you had nothing left to say?
Because I love until I can't love no more. And I give until I can't give no more. I don't force my way out of anything that I'm not ready to leave. I don't force my way out of anything that I'm not ready to give up on. I have to be at my wit's end. You want to know why? It feels better. When you force yourself out of something is why you go back. Because now I was like, but what if? And maybe this could have been done differently.
Right.
Always exhaust all options. When you did all you can do, there's nothing else to say when you walk away.
When I tell you I agree with Teyana 100% about this, is not even funny. Like, I've always agreed with this statement that she made. Like, before I seen this clip, I was like, I agree with 100% of that situation that she's talking about. Now, I know a lot of people, and especially women, are not going to like this type of advice, but I feel like this is the better option. Now, I know there's a lot of women out there that would, you know, as soon as somebody do one thing to them, they, you know, automatically leaving. But then there's certain people that, you know, give people chance after chance after chance. And it's like they stay there for a longer time and then they leave like way later than they supposed to. And I've always been the type of person that, like, I would give a person like chance after chance after chance after chance until I reach a breaking point. And then once I reach a breaking point, it's like I'm done after that. Like, it's nothing you can say to, you know, for me to talk to you, hang out with you, whatever. I am mentally done because I've done all I can do. Like, I stayed, you know, and try to work it out with you, but then it's like you kept doing shit, and it's like I have no choice but to leave. And it's like, do I want to keep sitting in this situation? And it's like, this situation not getting any better. And then I just mentally checked out in my mind. It's like, I don't know what it is. Like, something in your mind clicks and it's like, I don't need to deal with this anymore. Like, I can't deal with this anymore. And this goes for relationships and friendships, whatever, family members, whatever. It's like something in your mind is like, I don't need to tolerate this. I'm done with, you know, keep going through the same bullshit and I need to leave. And like Teyana said, I feel like you should exhaust all options before you leave, because there are certain situations where people will say, oh, I was on and off with this person for 5 years. We've been, you know, breaking up, making up, breaking up, banging up, breaking up, making up. And it's like a very bad situation to be in, because it's like y'all be together and then y'all don't work out and then y'all go y'all separate ways. Then you start missing that person and it's like, damn, we could have did this. We could have worked it out with this. We could have did this. We could have did this to work it out. Da 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 da. Then y'all get back together and the situation still don't work. And then you separate again. So it's like you doing this back and forth shit, making up, breaking up. It's like so exhausting. It's like Teyana said, I feel like you should make every exhaustion, like, if you in a situation and you've been in it for like, you know, a year, 5 years or whatever, and you keep tolerating over and over, then it's like something will click in your mind to say, like, I have to leave this situation. I'm tired of going through this and I am fed up. I am done. And there's like nothing you can say to me to get me to come back, talk to you, whatever. It's not going to happen. And I feel like I'm that type of person, because certain situations, like, I'm not the type of person that just, you know, could cut somebody off. Like, as soon as they do something to me, it's like, oh, I'm gonna cut your ass off. Like, I'm the type of person that, like, I gave people, like, chance after chance after chance. It's like, once I hit my breaking point, it's like, I'm done. Like, you've done too much shit to me, and it's time for me to bounce. Like, I'm done with this situation. We don't need to communicate. It's time for me to go, and don't contact me no more. Like, I reached a breaking point. Like, So I feel like, it just depends on the person. Like I said, some people could cut people off like that right then and there. You'll never hear from them again. They don't care if you got history or not. They'll cut you off just like that. But like I said, certain people, it's like you have to like reach a breaking point. Like, I let you do all this shit to me, and I tried to hang on and wait for you to get better and stop doing the same shit you've been doing. And it's like I reached a breaking point and said, like, I can't take this no more. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you keep doing this shit to me, and I gotta go. So every person's different, but like I said, I agree 100% on what Teyana said in this clip.
Please go ahead down in the comment section and share your thought. Love to know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section. But as always, please keep it respectful. You're on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thought. And let me know if you're this type of person Tiana is talking to. So I have so much, and I'm going to make reference to myself a lot in this video because when I saw this clip, it speaks to my soul, and I could relate to it because I'll say that is who I am as a person. And I get it, not everybody is able to cut people off just like that and go and all that. And the truth is that I'll say it's a very like both way of handling situation, handling relationship, friendship. They have their pros and their cons. People that can cut off like without a heartbeat, like then the people that will stay and give you the chances and then get to their breaking point, that has its own disadvantage. That's not to say anything is wrong with him, but for me, the fact that it clicks, like I don't know, it speaks to me when I heard Tiana said this. I personally am the type of person that maybe it comes from a place of insecurity. Not maybe, it definitely comes from a place of insecurity, a place from being hurt, a place from I wish people gave me the chances to understand me more because I'm always being misunderstood. So I stay longer to understand people and give people too many chances. And also when it comes to a relationship, I feel like it's really dicey. So I feel like if the relationship is brand new and all that, you can easily just one go, especially when you're in that place where you've known yourself, you know what you want, you can identify the red flags and all that. I would say on the first go, when the BS start, just cut it off and get going, because at that time you're not emotionally invested and emotionally attached, so it's a lot easier. But especially when you're coming from a relationship where you are so in deep, that to come out is something else, because this person, you've integrated this person into your life, your business, your heart, you love this person. I feel like it's really hard to cut that person off without you being in that point where you are okay that you're not together. But I feel like when you cut a relationship that has breed for so long, just like that, you usually go with the could have, should have, like what could I have done. But when you've exhausted all options in that relationship and you felt like you've done everything in that relationship to make that relationship work, or to make that man treat you right, or to make that even friendship, it has happened to me with friendship, or to make that friendship the way you want it, or the type of friendship you're looking for me, it's a different type of peace. I'm telling you from somebody that has been through it. I would say right now I'm in that place where I can be both, but I would say the hardest relationships for me to walk away from a relationship that a long relationship, it has been really hard for me to detach myself from. So I'm going to give chances. But relationship or friendship that I just known for a couple of months. Like from the first red flag, I'm saying I'm cutting off. That's because now I'm very self-aware and I'm very intentional. I'm not people pleasing. I am not seeking validation, unlike the old me. And the old me has already integrated with certain people, certain friendship, that's really hard for me to cut without me lying down in my bed and say, oh, I miss this person. But when you go all options and you felt like you've had the conversation with the person, you've tried to seek for, you've screamed, you've shouted, you've begged, you've cried, you've had the conversation over and over again, you've exhausted all options, you felt like you could have done all the best way you could have attend this situation, whatever issue it is in the friendship or in the relationship, and you felt like you've done it all, and yet you're not getting the type of friendship, the type of relationship you are seeking for, or even the type of marriage that you want personally. Then when you walk away, it's a different ballgame, because you walk away with like you know there's nothing there for you. You know that is not the situation you want to be yourself. You know that's not the type of friendship you want. You know that's not the type of relationship you want. You know that's not the type of marriage you want. So you walk away with peace and everything. And that's where people will tell you that you're cold. And I feel like that's also where the logic comes from, where they say women usually check out emotionally a long time in the marriage before they move physically. I feel like these are the type of women that it is, because they're going to be there physically exhausting our option, but at the same time mentally checking out bit by bit. And also as it keep growing, as the more they keep trying, the more the relationship or the person involved, it could be a friendship, because I said I've experienced this with friendship too, it just gets to that place where you know that this person is not for you. You can integrate this person, you need to walk away, this is toxic and all that. But if you cut it short prematurely, if you cut it short and you're like, you know what, and you always wonder, you always lay in bed and say, maybe I could have cried this way, maybe I could have begged this way, maybe I could have a sit down, maybe I could have loved them differently, maybe I could have addressed it differently. You just play all those things in your head and misses the person, because see, it's really people like us, like someone like me, I'll say like I love with my heart. Anybody in my life, they know I love with my heart, and it's really hard for me to let my loved ones go. But when I do, they know that when I do, my court game is epic, and everybody in my life know, they know that I will love you till there's no more love. Like Teyana said, there's no more love. So when I cut you off, eesh, eesh, it's almost the same way with the relationship between me and my dad. Like I've talked about how I'm in no contact with my dad, and that's because I gave this man so many chances in my life over and over and over and over again. And the truth is that if you talk to my sibling, they tell you I am one of the closest to my dad. I love him, but when it was time to cut him off and go no contact, I did it with no sense of remorse, because I know this is who it's going to be, and that's not the type of figure as a father I want in my life, and I made peace with it. And people saying that, oh, live in a relationship once, I agree 100%. I agree. If you are in a relationship, especially if you're a very self-aware woman, you've done the healing, you have your shit in order, you have your mental, you have your finance, you have your spiritual life in order, emotional life in order. I would say once you sense the first disrespect, the first red flag, the first it does not align, this is not an alignment, walk away. Because the longer you stay, the harder it is for you to live, and the harder you have to probably go through what some of us go through. But when you cut it off, when the cut game is cut game at the beginning, so that's why, like, people in my life will tell me that, oh, like they'll say the way they would describe me is the yin and yang thing, because I am best of both worlds. I can be the sweetest person. So that's why I said I can relate with both. Cut game really quick. I can relate to that. And I can also relate with giving someone chances over and over and over again until you have nothing to give anymore. So when you leave, it's almost like, yeah. And even when the person is begging you, like, please come back, you're just like, you know there's nothing there. So there's at that time there's no longer emotion or wishful, or like we women do, we look at the prospect, what could have happened. There's no longer that, because you've seen all could have happened in that relationship, in that situationship, in that marriage. So yeah, I really do connect with that, even though I agree that type you get hurt the longest, because you be in that relationship, you be in that friendship, you be in that situationship, that marriage, hurting all along while you're processing your emotion and giving these chances. You definitely get hurt, and it will show in your look, everything. And that's why you see women, they look terrible before when they get out of a relationship, a toxic relationship. That is it. But yeah, anyway guys, let me know what you think about this. But not say like, before I go, I just want to mention something. When we talk about toxic is different for everybody, okay? So not the one that your life is being threatened, please leave, okay? Not the one your life is being threatened. Not the one that's, no, that's not what I'm saying. You should stay and exhaust or option. No. If a person is, no, get out. Like that one is get out. For me, there's no negotiation. There's no process emotions there. No. My own is because that's your life. If you are not here, there's nothing for you to process. So get out. So I just want to make that before I leave. Okay. So you guys let me know what you guys think about this conversation down in the comment section. But as always, keep it respectful. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see, and that'll be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.